YouTube! Today I want to make a video about one particular ingredient, and that is sugar. I first got the idea to make this video when I found my brothers were given these Sugar Smart leaflets advocating things such as diet sodas instead of full sugar sodas. I mean, because logic, huh? Cutting the sugar, but it's really not any more healthy. I mean, all the chemicals in diet sodas themselves, just like you might as well drink a full sugar one. I mean, just because it's lower in calories and lower in sugar, it doesn't make it any better for your body. And I just didn't like the way this leaflet was advocating how a low, very, very low sugar diet is healthy or good for your body, or a good way to obsess and live your life. I mean, the recommendations for me were 7 sugar cubes a day. I have 6 sugar cubes a day in my tea alone. Wow, you can see how much this might have triggered my eating disorder when I came down to see this leaflet, and honestly it did. But I've come to realise that this leaflet is utter crap, to be honest, and I stand by my opinion on that. And that is because sugar isn't the enemy, and I don't think it's right for people to make it out like sugar is the enemy. I mean, first it was fat which was the enemy, but fat isn't the enemy. Fat is important for digestion, it's important for brain function, it's important for periods for women, it's important for lots of things, and sugar really isn't the enemy. I mean, I know artificial sugars aren't necessarily the best things for your body because they don't sustain blood sugars over time, and so you get a sugar high and then you crash, and it's processed, and in general processed food isn't healthy. But everything in moderation, right? I mean, it's about having a balanced lifestyle, not a clean or a healthy lifestyle. If you're obsessing that much so as to only have 7 sugar cubes a day, or the equivalent of, where do you draw the line? And I also feel there is a confusion between artificial sugars and natural sugars, and that natural sugars are just as bad as artificial sugars, which they're not, because I mean, people thrive really well on high carb, raw vegan or raw till 4 vegan lifestyles, and they eat shit tons of sugar. And do you see them with type 2 diabetes? I don't think you do. No. Name me a raw vegan who has type 2 diabetes, because I can't name one. Which obviously goes to show that sugar isn't the enemy. And as I've said, sugar is vital for energy. You know, it provides carbohydrates, which is vital for brain function. Carbohydrates should be the main part of your diet. And especially in recovery from an eating disorder, especially a restrictive eating disorder, sugar is a good thing because it provides you with, the energy you need. It provides you with the carbs your body needs, and that your body's desperately craving because you've denied yourself from for so long. I mean, I know I was restrictive with my carbs and my sugar when I was in anorexia. I mean, I remember when I was at my worst, I was scared of an apple because I thought it had too much sugar in. And I can tell you all now that nothing has too much sugar in. I think we just, in our society, need to rid the idea that foods are good or bad, or that you can have too much of that or too little of that. You just need to listen to your body and have what it is you crave and have what it is that you enjoy. And I don't think we should be teaching children that sugar is bad, or that sugar is something that should be restricted, or that we should purposely set out to choose low sugar options, because that's not creating a healthy relationship with food. That's making them feel like, oh, that food's bad, I can't eat that food because that's going to cause this and this, I'm going to be obese if I eat this type of food. they're the association that the child could make, especially one with a genetic predisposition to developing an eating disorder and one who goes through significant life events. I mean, they don't even have to be significant to all people, or like just to make an impact on that child, like if they had friendship problems, or they had like a toxic family environment. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic that could happen to them to set off an eating disorder if they have the genetic predisposition. And so I think giving them these ideas that foods are good and foods are bad is really not the right thing to do. And I think instead we should teach children, about nutrition, yes, about the different varieties of foods, teach them about different flavours and different tastes, but ultimately we should teach them how to have a healthy relationship, how to eat what it is they enjoy, eat what it is that they crave, eat, a wide variety of not just clean, healthy food, but also junk food as well. Teach them to value all food groups equally and do what they feel is right for them. Teach them to be happy with their body the way it is, because as long as you're a healthy weight, and that is a healthy weight for your body, not a healthy weight by the BMI calculator, because some people do have set points in the overweight or obese range, and they're healthy the way they are. It's only when you get so grotesquely obese or you're above your set point that it can have health implications. And that's honestly how I feel about things. And obviously, again, like, if you have the association that foods are bad, or you set out to restrict, that's going to make you guilty, it's going to make you binge, which is going to make you more likely to be obese than if you were brought up to have a healthy relationship. And that is all I have to say on the matter, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!